Hey, my name is Markel Rice. I am a self-proclaimed professor of universal law, and I have healed close to 30 people using metaphysics and universal law. The main thing that you need to understand when healing a terminal disease or a regular disease is that to understand that all diseases is literally what it says. It's a disease, a dis-ease in a functional state of awareness or a state of consciousness. This could mean traumatic experiences or emotions locked in our subconscious mind, which have been made manifest in our body to give us a signal from the universe that this is something we are ready to move past. God is not punishing you. God is saying, I am ready within you, as creation, to move forward into something new. And the disease is there to give you a signal. It is a sign. It is a representation. It is a reflection of your state of consciousness. And so to remove any disease, we have to do what? Like Paul said, we have to, in order to be transformed, in order for our lives to be transformed, what do we have to do? We have to transform our mind, transform our thinking, because that is the only way to see a change in our life. Through what? Changing our mind. And so if it was my thinking that created the problem, then it is my thinking that is going to create the solution, or that must create the solution. For an example, people with diabetes, which I can speak on because I used to have type 2 diabetes. People with diabetes, they have a problem with glucose or sugar. With me, I can speak for myself. When I had diabetes, I find myself snacking a lot, or I could not get over my sugar craving, always craving sugar. Cookies, snacks, all just sugary, chocolate, doesn't matter, peanut butter. I would just crave it, knowing that it was not good for my body, but it just felt right. It just felt good to put these things inside my body over and over and over and over. Essentially, I was punishing myself because I was living in a state of consciousness or a state of awareness that said I did not deserve a certain living, a certain way of living, or I wasn't deserving of love. And this is why I would eat sweet things, because sweet things help. They not help. They definitely don't help. But sweet things make you feel good. They make you feel important. They make you feel loved. They feel good to go in your mouth. You know, it's just pleasure. And what I came to realize is that I was just pleasure seeking. And so I did away with the sugar, and I became comfortable in who I was, and I stood in my power, and the diabetes went away. Why? Because I stopped eating sugar, because I realized what I was doing to myself. A lot of times we get sick and we stay sick because we don't know what we're doing to ourselves. And then when we come to the knowledge, the inner awareness of what we are doing to ourselves, we understand from that point on, it becomes a choice. We have power. We can change. It's no longer a habit. It's just a choice. We're choosing to do it. And so when you change your consciousness to a person who says, okay, I deserve love, you now are not the individual who has to seek for these things in reality. And so now you're not putting sugar into your body. Now the disease, now diabetes can go away because now you don't think like that. You see how this process is supernatural? So it's natural and supernatural. But this process is completely natural. When you stop doing something, then the body, your mind is controlling your actions, and your emotions is controlling all of that. What we have to do is get to the bottom of why we feel the way that we feel, or why we feel or why we think we deserve what we deserve, or why we don't feel like we deserve what we are wanting. And we can eliminate any state of consciousness, whether it be sickness or poverty or anger or whatever we are facing in our life that we no longer want to experience. All we have to do is change the inner state of awareness, and then we can have what we want. In this case, healing. You have to choose to be whole. We're waiting around for a God in the sky to heal us, or sometimes we think that, oh, my sickness is honoring God, or God gets the glory out of this. God gets no glory out of you being sick. God gets the glory out of you being well, healthy, and prosperity, and love, and enjoyment. That's how God gets the glory, because that means that you are doing something right, that you are thinking correctly, that you are going within yourself and creating and cleaning up what's there so that you can create the life that you desire. God gets the glory when you begin to use this natural mechanism or this supernatural mechanism that has been attached to you since you came into this dimension through your mother. Like this is natural. This is for you to actually use and go through your life with. This is how you live your life. And so that's all I have to say today about being well. Go get healed and go be healed. Go be happy and go enjoy your life.